Alright guys, so how about we get this video started of the Avermedia live game and reportable setup in 1080p through the PS3. So first and foremost, as you can see, I have my Avermedia right there. Now, don't worry about the component cable running through it. I usually don't use it, but sometimes I leave it hooked up just in case I do have to switch to 720. But it really doesn't matter, and I'll hook this for you so you can see for yourself. So let's go to display settings first so I can show you guys a few things that you have to watch. So as you see right there, it's called 1080p. So how do I do such a thing with the PlayStation 3? Now, if you look right here, this is called a swell. What this does is it's actually a splitter so that it actually tells the PS3, okay, this is HDCP compliant and you don't have to put a block on it, and then it goes in from the PS3 and out to my Avermedia and out from my Avermedia to my TV. Now, there's a few tricks you have to do to set this up right, and I will show you a prime example right there. How about we play Last of Us, which is a 1080p demo, and I want you to watch what happens when I do such a thing. Don't worry about the energy guy. I leave my stickers on there all the time. So look at the top. Watch what happens with it actually. You see it says 1080p, right? Now, hold on, let it load up. Watch this. It's in 720p. So basically, why is that happening, right? But look at my Avermedia. Resolution 1080p. Now, but let's say for instance I'm ready to record and I go to, where did you say amateur? I could do pro, but it doesn't matter. You see everything is right, but right now it's only going to record in 720p. So how do you get around that? First and foremost, you have to make sure your game is 1080p, such as this game right here. So what you'll do is, after you get your swell and you hook it up, or your splitter and you hook it up, first thing you'll do is you'll go to your settings, your HDMI settings. Do not hit automatic. I repeat. Because watch this. When I go to the main menu, 1080p again, right? So the reason that you don't hit automatic is because developers put most 1080p games to start at standards of 720p, because there's really no difference of upscaling that. So what you'll do is you'll go to HDMI settings, go to custom. Remember, not automatic, custom. You'll uncheck 1080i, you'll uncheck 720p. It will force the game to automatically go in 1080. So you go ahead, do HDMI. Now, there's another trick to this. Let me turn this TV up for you. I wish I had my surround. I don't have my surround sound hooked up right now because it'd be too loud for this dang on camera. So let's start this. Now I'm gonna show you another trick. Watch this. It's gonna record in 1080p, but you're not gonna hear no sound through your television. Now it's like, oh man, what's going on? So look, 1080p, right? See, it went off, and then it comes back on 1080p. It's forcing it to go on 1080p. So this video is loading right now. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe to us and follow us on the Google Plus and as well as Twitter. Now you see it has sound, right? You see it's working perfectly. Now let's say for instance you get into a situation that I was in that your sound isn't working. Now this is what you can do. Right, because when I first hooked it up, sound wasn't coming out. I don't know because if it's the splitter or was it the Avermedia or me forcing it. Every time it did this blinky thingy, it just didn't want to work. So if your sound isn't working, this is what you can do. Sorry, wrong one. You can go to your sound setting. You go to audio multi output and you put it on on. That means that it's not going to only run through the HDMI. It's going to also run through the composite or component if you have it hooked up. That's why sometimes I keep it hooked up. Remind you guys, make sure this, like, now this is why it's annoying. Let's say you play multiple games and you're about to play, let's say for instance Battlefield, and you put Battlefield in, it's going to automatically downgrade it to 480p. You know why? Because look at this. You don't have these two checked up, so it's not going to work. So make sure if you're thinking about playing a 720p game, check this on at all times. So guys, please like this video, comment below if you have any questions. Also follow us on Google Plus and Twitter, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks guys.